Yo, 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 what is going on, CoD Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and in today's video, we are going to be reviewing, if there is anything new here today, for Golden Autumn, which is the update 1.0.31 that is going to be releasing soon. And we got two things to show you. One, we're going to watch the video from Demidov, Dimitri, and the luscious hairdo of Mr. Leo. And then we're going to go and take a look at in-game, because I think there's some new visuals that we could take a look at as well. So, let's go ahead and jam in. As always, if you enjoy the content, make sure you throw us some, because it helps out a lot.
With fresh content, new features, and some major improvements. Get ready for an epic autumn celebration and a ton of battlefield action. Let's dive into the details.
Let's fast forward.
Let's kick things off with the Royal Celebration event series. So this
Okay, I don't really care about the Royal Celebration.
Now, let's talk about the Roots of War Rework. This battleground has received a major overhaul, and it's going to change how you play.
So the map has been redesigned with adjustments to the terrain, safe zone access, and the locations of the halls and...
Okay, interesting. Didn't they used to have these, like a little... I don't even know if I want to say farther back, actually. Again, I'll be honest, I don't look at RoW too much because it just doesn't feel like there's an opportunity for me to. Let's just let them talk.
outpost. One of the biggest changes is that the Seal of Thorns has been removed, making the battlefield more dynamic.
Plus, now there is only one live stone on the map at any given...
Okay, so real quick, what would have been nice is if they would have shown you how the map looked with that there, and then examples of like troops fighting, and then removed it and shown you examples of what it looks like now with troops fighting, or just speaking to what they feel are the positive changes by showing you some real-time examples, right? Even if they're just kind of in a custom lobby, right, with like AI and bots, that would have been fine. But it just kind of allows for you to kind of understand it a little better, especially for someone like me who just doesn't watch a lot of RoW.
given time. It will respawn at the center of the battlefield, so control of that area is going to be crucial. And speaking of control, the march speed of Rylith armies has been adjusted, making combat faster and more tactical.
We've also added some quality of life improvements. You can now view building details in safe zones for both teams, and place more markers on the battlefield for better coordination.
Yeah, we saw
Oh,
that.
and if you occupy an outpost, the effects have been tweaked to give you an even more strategic options.
And for those who love to strategize, we've got a brand new battlefield guide. You can zoom out, tap on a counselor, shaman or sage avatar and get detailed info about the battlefield.
Plus, alliances can now register up to 3 teams to take part in different Roots of War matches, so more members can join.
Look at that, man. This is one of the most major things that we've talked about, or sorry, that was being asked for and suggested, so that way more people in alliances can participate without having to leave the alliance and go to another alliance to register for RoW, because you can only have one team. I think this is a fantastic W for the game as it pertains to RoW, and hopefully they'll continue to make quality changes.
Join the fun. And the registration period has been extended to give Alliance officers more time to manage participants.
We've even added a voting function during the registration period so officers can better coordinate with members on when to schedule events. Plus...
Dude, I want to point out, this is something that they should, and I'm going to say this respectfully, but they should have had this in the beginning. This should have been something that you rolled out early on, because it would allow for, and it's great that they're adding it now, but this should have been something that they should have been able to go and ask and speak to people about beforehand and say, hey, here's an idea on this thing that we want to roll out. What do you need? What are the expectations you have as an alliance management team, as a kingdom management team, that's going to help you organize and reduce the amount of stress, actions, and just work that you have to put in, right? Because this is something that I think really could have helped out alliances that much earlier, especially when you're trying to figure out the most ideal times where you can kind of have this proactive match or time finder that comes every 2 weeks in advance, so that way people can let you know what their real-time availability is going to be from each row, from one row to the next.
Your team roster isn't locked after registration anymore, so players can switch teams or alliances until the cutoff.
One more thing to keep in mind, these features are still being tested and will roll out to a limited number of servers first, so keep an eye on the in-game notification for when they go live on your server.
Now, onto the festive side of things. The Golden Autumn holiday events are here. These events are all about celebrating the season with exclusive city themes and decoration just for logging in over the course of 7 days.
Okay,
Hitting
we're
with
gonna
it.
skip
Also, seasonal gameplay improvements are coming your way. Season 2 players are getting a brand new map for Bell.
Whoa, all right, here we go. Is this a little looky luck? Remember, wow, this is massively different. Is my camera in the way? Let's Kadoosh it over here on this side. Wow. So let me just give you some perspective here, because we are going to take a look at this too as well. So let me kind of work this top right, if that helps a little bit. And actually here, let's just do this. We'll do this. So let's look at zooming out, and let's go to Season 2. So this is how the Season 2 map looks right now. And keep in mind, with the Season 2 map, you are going you're going that way, right? So you're starting off here on the edges, and then you're working your way in, going bottom left, basically, and to top right or bottom up. And that's kind of how this works. But now, this map is just totally different, and I'm not sure, like, is it... It kind of feels like you're going in the center, right? So this actually feels to me like this, like maybe this is kind of, I don't know. I feel like we can go one of two ways here. Part of me feels like maybe the perimeter places are starting zone ones, because look, you have a zone 3. You could have a zone 3 here, right? 1, 2, 3. There's 4 exactly around here in a circle. So that could be the case. Maybe you're starting off in the corners, and then you have the centers or the zone 2s if they're trying to kind of do something different, but keep it similar-ish to the Tamaris map. I, for one, am okay with the way the Bellerin map is, where you're kind of going from one side to the other, and it's not just a circular thing. But this is interesting. I guess it will depend on how it looks. Is that what it'll be? Will they maybe go bottom up? I just don't know how that will work with like this circular zone 3 is what it looks like going into the zone 4. So... yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I initially I feel like, depending on how it looks, but I am already a little bit just not in favor of it, because it just feels like, and again, I'm only saying this if this ends up being a Tamaris variant. I just would have liked for them to kind of go with unique map designs and then make adjustments on those. And I just thought the Bellerin map was nice because it was different than the Tamaris map. So, again, if it is going in that direction, I'm a little eked right now. If it isn't, and it's not going to be like we're going from out in a circular fashion, then okay, I'll be interested to see how that plays out and how it looks.
Bellerin, full of surprises and strategic advantages.
Show us.
But Season 1 isn't left behind. With improved territorial relocation cooldown,
more Brez.
but Season 1 isn't left behind.
Bellerin, full of surprises.
Okay, so let's look. Level 3 pass... Level 1. Okay, so maybe this is an outside and then you kind of work your way in. This is Berduria up here, but you have a level 1 pass over here. Oh, I see. Level 1's between here, but then there's like this weird level 2 from here to there. Oh, I see. So it's from there, but you're kind of... oh, interesting. So it looks like you're within the same district, or you're within the same zone, but they split the zone up into like imaginary halves. Okay, interesting. And... then you have the level 3 pass, which looks like it takes you from zone 1 to zone 2. And then we have the level 5 pass that's going in. There's a level 4, so this looks like the adjacent zone 3 maybe. But it looks like it's going out to in. So, okay.
And strategic advantages.
But Season 1 isn't left behind. With improved territorial relocation cooldowns, making it easier to move after joining a new alliance.
Oh, and one more thing about migration. If you're in Season 2 or beyond and your realm hasn't appointed a Hiking yet, migration is getting cheaper.
The new epic artifact, Lord's Guard Bow, is now...
Ooh. Deals physical damage to the selected legion, dwarven soldiers, and darklings. Oh, so it's PvE. Peacekeeping. Dark creatures and behemoths only. Damage factor is 2,400. 80% chance to gain keen.
now available and perfect for marksmen.
And if you are starting a new game as Spring Wardens, Guanwin will now receive this artifact during the tutorial instead of the Bomb Flinger. Plus, new weapons are here, the Shadow Manticore and the Blade Manticore.
Oh, dang, I wanted to see that. The new Manticores.
Guanwin will now receive this artifact during the tutorial instead of the Bomb Flinger. Plus, new weapons are here, the Shadow Manticore.
Let's see. Shadow, what is this? Attack range medium. Deals damage to the target legion and receives healing. Oh my gosh, it's like vampirism.
And the Blade Manticore.
Oh, that went really fast. Damage dealt additional bonus 7.6. What is this? Direct damage determined by luck. Yes.
I'm done.
You done? You finished all 3? Okay. Okay, you can go out and then we'll do some later. Okay, put some socks on and use the restroom if you need to before you go. Okay. What's this one? Warphead has 80% chance to deal additional damage to the target when healed by a hero skill. Ooh, okay, so some nice procking there. Interesting.
And the Blade Manticore.
So these pets are ready to join you in battle. Plus,
sure
we've added
they
a
are.
new playstyle radar chart. It measures 6 attributes. Merit,
Dude, what? Yo, they're giving infrared dot graphs, man. This is that thing they talked about. Okay, interesting.
engineering, healing, behemoths.
Ooh, let's read this. Merits. Merits obtained this season. Engineering, time spent building or destroying buildings at this season. Severely wounded units. Heal this season. Wow. Behemoths purified this season. Resources gathered this season. And the Darkling or Dwarven legions defeated this season. Wow. Is it gonna be like the lions and things like that?
Gathering, and peacekeeping, helping you to track your playstyle across seasons.
We've also increased the elixir capacity limit. Now your base elixir capacity is equivalent to 8 hours of elixir production instead of 6. And you can increase your limit further by enacting certain policies.
We've also improved skill retraining. Now you can decide whether or not to keep the result of.
Man, like some people sleep longer than 8 hours.
Do you know where the mask to cover your nose?
Oh yeah, check right here in the bathroom under the sink. Bathroom under the sink. Yeah.
Retraining. This gives you greater control over your skills, so you don't lose progress you're happy with.
Upgrading buildings also just got a lot easier. You can now upgrade a building while using
Soccer
it to
practice
train
till 6
legions
o'clock.
or research
Only play
tech.
for 30 minutes.
No more waiting around. You can multitask and keep everything running smoothly.
Wait, what was the multi? What did I miss?
No more waiting around. You
Lose progress you're happy with.
Upgrading buildings also just got a lot easier.
Oh.
You can now upgrade a building while using it to train legions
This
or
is the same
research
thing. You
tech.
can basically just upgrade while you're training, researching. So. Okay, here we go.
And let's not forget the combat updates.
Oof.
Cavalry lovers, you're happy to hear that the unyielding rush skill for cavalry units has been buffed. Now your cavalry will gain extra rage and deal more damage
said
after
cavalry
colliding with a
lovers.
ranged legion.
Also, there is a new artifact merit system. Using artifact to take down enemy legions will now grant you additional merits.
To top it all off, we've improved alliance systems. You now have alliance priority list and block list to manage members.
Here we go. The Alliance Priority List feature will be enabled upon entering Season 2. The Alliance Leader and Scholar can add Alliance members to the priority list from the Alliance member screen. Players in the priority list can enter or leave the Alliance as they please. A maximum of 30 players can be added to the priority. I mean, why not just allow for everyone to do that? I mean, or just, maybe have an unlimited number, right? Or maybe just a higher enough number. I don't know. Does 30 seem a bit low-ish? I don't know. Just
more easily.
it feels
And
like,
resource reserve for level 6 Alliance resource centers have increased.
I mean, that's nice.
That's more resources for everyone.
What an update! There is so much to explore in Golden Autumn, from celebration to battlefield changes and even new warpaths.
And as always, don't forget to share your feedback and let us know what you think of these new features in the comments.
Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you on the battlefield.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Where's my blooper?
Yep, migration is getting quick.
Yes! Yes! Don't
Speaking
die!
of control, the march speed of rallied armies has been adjusted, making combat faster and more tactical.
That was good. That was good. Dude, I love the bloopers, man. It just makes it that much more relatable. Fantastic. Okay, let's go and look in game because I want to see if there's any new visuals that they provided on this. Here we go. Why am I going through that one? Oh gosh, let's do it this way. I have to close that now because I ended up going to the wrong screen. Here we go. All right, let's go inside and look to see if there's any new visuals for the update. Let's see if we got anything new. Hero, map changes, huge terrain, rules changes, open to more players, longer registration periods, new map. Okay, yeah. So we saw a bigger one. New statue portal mechanic. Interesting. Deploy legions through portals to take part in proving grounds. I don't know. Was this mentioned in the patch notes? I'm not sure. I don't remember if I saw something about new statue portal mechanic. Interesting. Okay. Mystery box. They did mention this. Piece together. That's cool. New skins. Cavalry unit HP +5. Infantry, so there you go for the Cavs. Draconic Ascendants. And Decoration Golden Dragon. I got the new War Pets. Shadow Manticore, Blade Manticore. All right, new optimization, S1 relocation. Yeah, we know that one. Improved efficiency, train units, research, upgrade buildings at the same time. Okay, so really the only thing here is like the portal thing. I think is maybe new because I just can't recall that, and then being able to see some of the skins. Okay, so nothing major. Okie dokie, artichokes, that is it. So I'm happy we got to see a couple new things. I'd love to know what you think. Let me know in the comments down below. That is going to be it for me. I cannot wait to see how the new map actually looks once we get a taste and an opportunity to go and look at it pending post-update. Okay, that's it for me. As always, until next time, we'll catch you later.